Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from Consensus by CoinDesk in Austin, Texas. And joining me for this segment, we have Naomi Lackaff. She's the head of partnerships over at Shrapnel, and we're going to discuss empowering creators in blockchain gaming. And Naomi, this is actually one of my favorite topics as we're covering. This is a pretty diverse conference. We have a lot going on here, but the gaming part is super cool. What has been your experience, your key takeaway from the panels for Consensus?
I haven't had a chance to do a lot of the panels. I've done a lot of talking and walking around on the floor. I wish there was more game stuff here. That's one of the things that I'm taking away from this, is that there is a kind of a dearth representation in the gaming industry in this space right now still.
I've actually had your CEO on the show talking about empowering creators, and I think that's what's really cool in the gaming space. Can you run through a few of the features that will allow creators to do this?
Yeah, so we're working on a set of tools for everyone in the community, trying to make them as accessible as possible to anyone who wants to create, and anywhere from patches and vanity items and your own skins for your avatar and your gear, all the way to being able to mod and create your own maps and levels for the game.
What's your view on some of the skepticism from the traditional gaming industry?
I really understand it. There's been a lot of skepticism over the years for changes to the gaming industry, historically speaking. I mean, when we went from, the traditional model to a free-to-play model, there was a lot of pushback there, and now it's commonplace, and everybody understands how it works, and it's been accepted and integrated as part of the gaming community. And I think that ultimately that's also where Web3 gaming is going to land.
Along with security concerns, the environmental impact of blockchain-based technology is often cited as a concern. How do you see the issue for the blockchain gaming industry?
I think that this is something that a lot of people in this space are thinking about and care a lot about. I know at Shrapnel it's really important to us. It's one of the reasons why we chose Avalanche to build our game on, is because Avalanche has a net zero carbon footprint, and that's really important to us. And I think all of our partnerships and our decisions moving forward will reflect that.
What does the future look like for Shrapnel?
I try not to crystal ball, because that's, who knows for sure what's going to happen, but I hope that what happens is we make a really fun game that people want to play, and in some small part, contribute to the more broader adoption of Web3.
All right, and we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.